Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Mathmola. Today we learn Siddhar Acharya's formula. First Indian mathematician Brahmagupta gave an implicit formula to solve a quadratic equation. Later on, Siddhar Acharya delivered a fantastic formula to solving a quadratic equation by completing the square. It is known as the Siddhar Acharya's formula. Today we discuss Siddhar Acharya's formula by completing the square. And this method is called the general method of solving a quadratic equation. Now look, the general form of quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where a not equal to 0. The first we take constant term in right side minus c. Now we divided both sides by the coefficient of x squared, that is a. So it will be x squared plus bx by a is equals to minus c by a. Okay. Now we make the complete square of left hand side. That means there is x square plus 2ab. So we add just b square. Now look, x square plus 2 into x into b by 2a. Then 2 cancel. Then we get bx by a. Then plus b by 2a whole square, that is we add b by 2a whole square in left side, so we add also the right side whole square minus c by a. That implies, now look, this is a square plus 2ab plus b square, so we can write this a plus b whole square, and this is equals to b square by 4a square minus c by a. That implies x plus b by 2a whole square is equals to LCM them 4a square, that is b square minus 4ac. Now we take the square root of both sides. Then we get x plus b by 2a is equals to plus minus b square minus 4ac by 4a square. That implies x is equals to minus b by 2a plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. So it will be 2a and it is minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac. X is equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is the formula of Siddhar Acharya. Since this is quadratic equation, so there is two roots. So the roots are x is equals to minus b plus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a, and another root is minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. That's it. There is the two roots of a quadratic equation by Siddhar Acharya formula, and this solution is the general solution of any quadratic equation. That's it. Now we solve some important sums from the book Emil Agarwal exercise 5.3 by using the formula Siddhar Acharya. Now we solve sum number 4.3. Root 3x square plus 10x minus 8 root 3 equals to 0. This is a quadratic equation. Now we solve this quadratic equation by Siddhar Acharya's formula. So first we compare this equation with the general form. We get a is equals to root 3, b is equals to 10, and c is equals to minus 8 root 3. So the solution by Siddhar Acharya's formula, x is equals to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now putting the value of a and b from the given equation, that is minus 10 plus minus, this is 10 whole square minus 4 into a, that is root 3, and b, that is minus 8 root 3 by 2 into root 3. Now minus 10 plus minus root over 10 square, that is 100, minus plus 8 4 is 32, and root 3 that is 3, and 32 into 3, that is 96 by 2 root 3 is equals to minus 10 plus minus root over 196 by 2 root 3. Now this is equals to minus 10. The square root of 196 is equals to 14 by 2 root. So the roots are x is equals to minus 10 plus 14 by 2 root 3 is equals to, that is 4 by 2 root 3. Now cancel 4 and 2, we get 2 by root 3. Now this is irrational number because the denominator is root 3, so make it rational. So 2 root 3 by root 3 into 3, that is 3. The one solution of the given equation is this, and the other solution, x is equals to minus 10 minus 14 by 2 root 3. Now this is equals to minus 24 by 2 root 3. This is equals to minus 12 by root 3. Now make it rational number. So multiply root 3 by into root 3 is equals to minus 12 root 3 by 3. This is equals to minus 4 root 3. So the roots are 2 root 3 by 3 and minus 4 root 3. That's it. Now we solve sum number 5.1. X minus 2y x plus 2 plus x plus 2y x minus 2 is equals to 4. Now look, this sum is not in the standard form, so we make it in standard form. Now what is the LCM of them? That is x plus 2 into x minus 2. Then we get x minus 2 into x minus 2, that is x minus 2 whole square plus x plus 2 whole square is equals to 4. That implies a minus b whole square, that is x square minus 2x plus 4. And this is a plus b whole square, that is x square plus 4x plus 4. By this is a minus b into a plus b, that is x square minus b square, that is 4 is equals to 4. Now that implies minus 4x and plus 4x will be cancelled, and x square plus x square, that is 2x square. 4 plus 4, that is 8 by x square minus 4 is equals to 4. Cross multiply, then this is 2x square plus 8 is equals to 4x square minus 16. Now this is equals to 4x square minus 2x square minus 16 minus 18 is equals to 0. That implies 2x square minus 24 is equals to 0. That is x square minus 12 is equals to 0. Now this is the standard form of quadratic equation. Now there is no terms of x because the coefficient of x is 0. So you can write this x square plus 0 into x minus 12 is equals to 0. Now comparing this with general equation, then we get a is equals to 1 and the coefficient of x b is equals to 0 and the constant term c is equals to minus 12. By Siddharacharya formula, ax is equals to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now putting the value, this is 0 plus 0 minus 4 into 1 into minus 12 by 2a is equals to plus minus root over minus minus plus 4 12 is 48 by 2, the square root of 48, 4 root 3 by 2 plus minus 4 root 3 by 2. So the roots are plus minus 2 root 3. So solution 2 root 3 and minus 2 root 3. That's it. Now we solve sum number 6.1. Ax square plus 1 is equals to x square plus 1 into x, while a not equal to 0. So first simplify this equation and make it in standard form. That implies ax square plus a into 1, that is a, minus a square plus 1 into x is equals to 0. That implies ax square minus a square plus 1 into x plus a is equal to 0. So this is the standard form, and if we compare this equation with the general form, then it will be a is equals to a, the first form, and b is equals to minus a square plus 1 and c is equals to a also. So by formula, the solution x is equals to minus b plus minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now putting this value, minus b, that is minus minus plus a square plus 1 plus minus of a square plus 1 whole square minus 4 into a by 2a. Now this is equals to a square plus 1 plus minus a square plus 1 whole square minus 4a square by 2a. Now we're using the formula a plus b whole square minus 4ab. A plus b whole square minus 4ab is equals to, we can write a minus b whole square. Now we're using this formula, then we get x is equals to a square plus 1 plus minus a square minus 1 whole square by 2a. Now this is equals to a square plus 1 plus minus a square minus 1 by 2a. The solutions x is equals to a square plus 1 plus a square minus 1 by 2a. This is equals to 1 will be cancelled, and this is 2a square by 2a. So this is equals to a only. Now for the second solution, x is equals to a square plus 1 minus a square minus minus plus 1 by 2a. Now a square will be cancelled, and this is equals to 2 by 2a, and 2 will be cancelled, so this is equals to 1 by a. So one of the solution is a, another solution 1 by a. That's it. Now we solve sum number 8. The sum is 1 by x minus 2 plus 1 by x minus 3 plus 1 by x minus 4 is equals to 0, while x not equal to 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So first simplify this sum. The LCM of x minus 2, x minus 3 and x minus 4, that is x minus 2, x minus 3 and x minus 4. Now the numerator will be other than x minus 2, that is x minus 3 into x minus 4, plus for x minus 3 it will be x minus 2 into x minus 4, and plus for x minus 4 it will be x minus 2 into x minus 3 is equals to 0. Now look, if we take this number in right side, then it will be 0 into this, so it will be 0. That implies, and we multiply these two numbers and we get x square minus 3x minus 4x, that is minus 7x, plus 3 4s are 12, plus x square minus 2 minus 4, that is minus 6x, minus 2 minus 4, that is plus 8, plus x square minus 2 minus 3, that is minus 5x, minus 2 minus 3, that is plus 6 is equals to 0. 0 into this, that is 0. That implies we get x square, that is 3x square. Now minus 7x, minus 6x, minus 5x, that is minus 18x. Then 12 plus 8, 20 plus 6, that is 26. And this is a quadratic equation. Now comparing this quadratic equation with general form, that is a is equals to 3, b is equals to minus 18, and c is equals to 26. So by formula, the solutions are x is equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. Now putting the values, minus b, that is minus of minus 18, plus minus root over minus 18 whole square, that is minus 4 into a, that is 3, into b, that is 26 by 2 into 3. X is equals to minus minus plus 18 plus, now minus 18 whole square, that is 324, then minus 4 into 3 into 26, that is 312 by 2 into 3, that is 6. Now that implies 18 plus, this is root over 12 by 6, that implies 18 plus 2 root 3 by 6. So x is equals to 18 plus 2 root 3 by 6. This is equals to 3 plus root 3 by 3. And another roots, x is equals to 18 minus 2 root 3 by 6, that is 18 by 6 minus 2 root 3 by 6, that is 3 minus 2 and 6 will be cancelled, that is root 3 by 3. So one root is x plus root 3 by 3 and another root is x minus root 3 by 3. That's it. Now we solve sum number 11. Solve x square minus 3x minus 9 equals to 0 by using quadratic formula and give your answer correct up to 2 decimal places. Using quadratic formula, that means Siddharacharya formula. Siddharacharya formula is called quadratic formula. And we have to find the roots in decimal number. Let's solve. This is the given equation. Now comparing this equation with the general form, then we get a equals to 1, b equals to minus 3 and c equals to minus 9. So by formula we get x is equals to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is equals to that is minus 3 plus minus 3 whole square minus 4 into a, that is 1 into c, that is minus 9 by 2 into 1. Now minus minus plus 3 plus minus root over minus 3 whole square, that is 9, then minus minus plus 9 goes up 36 by 2. Now this is equals to 3 plus minus, this is 45 by 2. Now we find the square root of 45 in decimal number, and this is 45, one pair. Now we divided 45 by the perfect square number, that is 6, 6 6 are 36, and subtract this 9. Now we take double of 6, that is 12, and put a decimal and we get 2 zeros. Now we multiply by 6 and put 6, 6 6 are 36, carry 3, 6 2 are 12, and 3, that is 15, carry 1, 6 1 is 6, and 1, that is 7, and this is 4, and this is also 4, and this is 144, and double of 66, that is 132, and for void we get 2 zeros, 9 9 is 81, and carry 8, 9 2 is 18, 18 8, 26, carry 2, 9 3 is 27, and 2 29, again carry 2, 9 1 is 9, plus 2, that is 11. Now we get two decimal places of square roots, so we put this number in there. Therefore x is equals to, we get plus 3 plus minus 6.69 by 2. Okay, now so the roots are x is equals to 3 plus 6.69 by 2, that is 9.69 by 2, this equals to 4.845. Now round up this number, the last digit is 5, so we add 1 with previous number, so this is equals to 4.85, and the another root x is equals to 3 minus 6.69 by 2, this is equals to, we get minus 3.69 by 2, this is equals to minus 1.845, this is equals to minus 1 point, again we round up it to get 85. 4.85 and minus 1.85 are two roots of this given equation, correct up to two decimal places. That's it. Now we solve sum number 13. Solve 5x square minus 3x minus 4 equals to 0 by using quadratic formula and give your answer correct up to three significant figures. Now similarly we solve this sum by quadratic formula, that means Siddharacharya's formula, and give the roots correct up to three significant figures, that means three decimal places. Three significant figures and decimal places are same things. This is a given equation. Now comparing this given equation with the general form, then we get, so by formula, now putting the values, the minus of minus 3 plus minus 3 square, this is minus 4 into 5 into minus 4 by 2 into 5, this is equals to minus minus plus 3 plus minus, this is 9 minus minus plus, this is 4 5 is 20 into 4, that is 80 by 10, and this is equals to 3 plus minus root over 89 by 10. Now again we find the decimal root of 89, so 89 one pair, so we divided this by 9, it will be 81, this is 8, and the double of 9, this is 18, now take point, so this is 800. Now we take a number 4, now 4 4 is 16, and 4 is 32 plus 1, that is 33, carry 3, 4 1s are 4 and 3, that is 7, and this is 4 6. Now again we take two zeros and double of 94, that is 188. Now we take the number 3, 3 3 is 9, 3 8 is 24, carry 2, 3 is 24 and 2, that is 26, carry 2, 3 1s are 3 and 2, that is 5. Now we get two significant figures of decimal. X is equals to 3 plus minus 9.43 by 10. Now so the roots x equals to 3 plus 9.43 by 10, that is 12.43 by 10. If we divided the numerator by 10, then we get, so it will be 243. Therefore, the another root 3 minus 9.43 by 10, and this is equals to minus 6.43 by 10, and this is equals to minus 0.643. And this is also 3 significant figures. That's it. In the next class, I will discuss the nature of roots. If you like this video, don't forget to do like, share and comment. If you newcomers in my channel, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. Thank you for watching.